皆さんご安全に。やまけいです。ゲーム実況 NBA2K20 マイキャリアやっていきたいと思います。
Lose to a friend. There's a lot of pride at stake, even though there's
going to be championship caliber contenders. How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand, they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
Minnesota making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Walden. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Culver. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Spurs. Bryn Forbes comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Outside Teague, shoots over White. Teague can't hit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Right the pass to Robinson. Rebound by Chang.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Wiggins right side. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. White dishes to Robinson. Over Chang. Soft touch inside and 2 points from Robinson. Well, a look here at Axel Walden, kid they call AW. Lot to like about his game, Greg.
Well, the Wolves took him with the 11th overall, and I was surprised he didn't go higher. It is rare to find a player with the upside that Walden has, and if he pans out, it could be a huge boon for Minnesota.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustrated with their level of play thus far, but they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
Gay can't hit.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
White against Teague. Right side, White. Pass to Gay. 5 to shoot. Over Vonleh. And the baseline jumper, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically moves the roost. We see that here early on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Minnesota, Layman is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Gorgie Day. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Napier in at the point. White finds Robinson. Gay with no one around. Drills it from outside. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Injuries pressing Derek White into a much bigger role in year 2. But you know what, Smitty? He rose to the occasion.
You know, I love him. He has great size at 6'4" for a point guard. Good instincts. He can shoot. He can create. I love his versatility.
Greg, no secret that many Minnesota fans outside Teague, and there's the pass to Wiggins. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. And okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So Napier's checked in for Minnesota. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Pirtle. On the court right now for the Spurs. DeRozan and Aldridge, the talented forward duo. Then there's Murray. Then it's Robinson. And it's Walker in at the 2. Here's Robinson. The short one's on the money. And this organization sees a lot of potential in Axel Walden. They think, Greg, he could be a big part of their future.
But you love the potential he has. A lengthy forward who moves so well. And this team is hoping that he can make the most of his frame and be a star for them.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Outside, Walden to the right side. Here's Chang. And finished off by Chang.
Reading the court well. Leave someone open on AW squad, and you're going to pay.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Robinson left side. Buries it down low. Robinson's got the lead up to 1 now for San Antonio. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Shoots from 14. Culver's shot is off. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years and running, not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
Here's Walden. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's DeRozan. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Well, Steve, the Spurs are so well run. If they played in a top 5 market, they might be the most popular team in the NBA by now.
You know what, Kevin? They probably would, but this is the way this organization likes it. They like to be quiet and under the radar. They like to sustain success, and they like to build a great culture. At the same time, the small market is really a part of their culture.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Robert Covington's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Jake Layman comes in for Walden. And it's Teague for Culver. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Walker. And Derek White subbed in for DeJounte Murray. So it's Minnesota now. Teague deciding where to go with it. Outside, Covington. Pass to Chang. It's hauled in by Lyles.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Spurs working the ball around now. Three-pointer. The Spurs getting another chance here. And it's White missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Layman pass to Chang. Shoots over White. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Rudy Gay on the wing. Napier covering. Now here is Robinson. T right on him. From 10 feet out. Yes, that goes in. Robinson's got 8.
And guys, in case you didn't know, Axel Walden and Shea were actually roommates in the summer leading up to the draft. Now they're both in the league and get to square off as competitors.
They are indeed. And you know, Greg, there has to be a little extra motivation for both of them here tonight. They're still good friends, but nothing feels better. Shot right in the face of a friend, right?
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. He's checked checked in for the Timberwolves. Napier comes in for T. A different look now for San Antonio. They've got Layman. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Shabazz Napier. Then there's Walden. And it's Covington in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Murray. Robinson dishes to Murray. Robinson kicks to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lays it straight in. Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And the Timberwolves call time. They trail by 4. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And he's played it.
Here's Napier. From deep. No good. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in.